welcome to the Commentary Zone Noontime Edition. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend, follow us on IG and Twitter if you like. On the docket today, we have Young, Famous, and African Season 1, Episode 5, Faceoff. What you think about the episode, Jamal?
I mean, it was. I mean, Annie. Um, Interesting. Annie and Zari actually, they seem to be getting into it. Everybody at one point or another.
I was wondering if you were going to leave off Zari because I was like, wait, if we're going to talk about Annie, we got to talk about Zari too.
Both of them, just getting into it. Everybody, like, are you serious? Both of y'all?
Oh
And
my
Andale and
God.
his little messy self.
Leave him alone. I love him. But I think he's having, after talking with Nadia, I think his conscience is getting to him.
Right.
Because he kind of seemed like he was backpedaling. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right. So this episode starts off with the tail end of, not even the tail end, because Annie had already walked out. So Zari is there just basically bitching with herself. And then she leaves a voice message for OG about how she was attacked at lunch by Annie. And basically, wow. Okay, so she's bitching about that. She's got her knickers in a twist. Nadia returns from her vacation and her birthday trip. So apparently, I think she spent about 2 weeks in Mexico with her boyfriend, Vic, and she's connected with him. She's happy. OG wants all the details on what happened, but OG has to fill in Nadia on what happened while she was gone. Like Annie's little getaway with her husband, the upcoming vow renewal, all of that. Nadia says something interesting. She says that she thinks that Zari has a vendetta against Annie. But I thought you didn't like Annie and you didn't trust Annie.
Right.
Where's this coming from with Zari, and where did you pick that up?
The diamond situation. Remember, like she and Diamond are trying to push up on each other, but not say it. Yep.
Anywho, OG decides that maybe it's time for her and Zari to have a tea. So we see them meeting up. I guess it's for lunch. And OG wants to know what's going on. And Zari just unloads on what happened at her meeting with Annie. And basically says that Annie called her a bitch and all of these things. And, it was just ridiculous. It felt kind of high school, but I digress. OG makes a point, I think, in her confessional. I think she said this. She thinks that Zari and Annie are both looking into a mirror because they're both broken women. And that's why it's so easy for them to call out each other and call them names, call each other names, because they see it in themselves. Ouch.
It was very insightful.
That's why I think this is a well-written telenovela. Okay, so then OG counsels Zari, and she kind of diffuses it and gives Zari a different perspective. She says that Zari keeps stealing moments from Annie, and says that instead of pointing out the Annie's insecurities to Annie, or worse yet, to her husband, what she should be saying to the husband is, what have you done to make her like this? And apparently Zari has a little light bulb moment. Sure she did. But it's a good point.
Right.
Annie didn't get this way all on her own.
Nope, not at all.
You know, did you feel like this episode was either an event or somebody meeting up for lunch, dinner, or drinks?
Yep.
My
Or th-
God, they a
or
lot of
therapy.
socializing. I don't even count them because they're not a real couple.
Stop it.
They're not. You was talking about Quentin and Kaylee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not a real couple. There's another couple that's not a real couple either, but we'll get there. Annie meets with Swanky for lunch to tell him about what happened with Zari. And Swanky's a little concerned because he knows Zari as well. I think it's more of a personal business relationship with Annie, but it's more business with Zari. And he knows both of the women and he wants to squash this, you know? Let's see. She says, you know, that her husband wanted to speak with everybody at Diamond's party. And why does Zari think that she's so special? So in his head, he's like, I'm going to get this sorted out. We're going to have like a gathering, like a get together with just the three of us. I'm going to mediate and we're going to get this sorted. Next, we see Kaylee show up to join them. I don't think she tells them, but she tells us, I think, in the confessional that she and Quentin are not on good terms.
Right, professional.
It was confessional. Yeah, because she says that they don't have to be in her business, right?
Right.
Did she say that? Yeah. Swanky asks her, like, how often is she at Quentin's house? And she says like 5 or 6 days. And he's like, why don't you reduce it to 2? Ouch. Swanky, why are you getting in their business? But true. And why isn't Quentin man enough to tell her that?
Right.
It's his house. I wouldn't expect someone else to regulate how often somebody comes to my house. That's like for me to do. Right? Yeah.
Right.
Like, that's so weird. But anyway, she ain't even listening to that. She's like, I'm there. I don't care. They start talking about Andale's white party and how all of the baby mamas were there. I think Nadia shows up. She shows up because she just wants to get the gossip on what's going on with Annie from Annie. Do these people not work?
Right.
Nadia says that at Diamond's party, Andale had a conversation with her saying that she was leading Diamonds on. And isn't it funny now how he's trying to hook up with Zari? So she's hearing all of this gossip about the white party and how he had the 2 baby mamas there and how he was going off with Zari, and she's like drawing the lines together, and she's not liking what she's coming up with. I wonder if they would make a cute couple. No, I don't like the 2 of them together. I don't like him with Zari either. Maybe we need to bring in a new person for him. Let's see. Next scene, we see Andale finally invites Zari for a drink. And shortly after he sits down, she calls him a friend. And he looks kind of shook. He's like, I don't want to be put into that category as soon as I sit down. What's going on here? She asks him why he invited her. He says he just wants to see what it would feel like with just the 2 of them. He says he can imagine how it looks to the other guys, especially how it could look to Diamond. And and it almost looks opportunistic. Urgh.
Oh, most definitely.
He doesn't know what it is that is between him and her, and he's just trying to figure it out. This was the beginning of the backpedaling for me.
No, I see that definitely.
Because you're finally getting her alone. She placed you in the friend zone or friend category. And you're trying to recreate this spark that you claim is there. I think she's just a flirty girl. This is where the backpedaling began for me. Let's see. Annie and her husband are meeting up with OG and her boyfriend for dinner. I can't remember OG's boyfriend name. Blintz? Kinsey? Kunzi? Kunzi?
Kuzi, right?
Kuzi. Something like that. That little boy that she with. That's another fake relationship.
Stop.
Innocent is in town for one night only, and OG is of the opinion that rings don't fix problems. Got a point. Well, no, they can for like a couple of days, and then you remember the problem again when he fuck it up again. Can you tell that was personal experience? Anywho, we see OG pulling aside Innocent to talk to him privately, and OG asks him if he knows how much Annie loves him, and that it's a psycho kind of love.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just laughing. His laughing makes me very uncomfortable. OG wants him on their vow renewal day to declare in front of everyone something special for her, that, you know, that she has been through him, through the highs, through the lows, and she has rode it out with him. And you know, acknowledge that he has put her through a lot of lows.
Mm-hmm.
He says that he could take this the wrong way. In his confessional, he says he could take this the wrong way. And that it's none of her business. But he's going to see this in a different light. And he's seeing it as OG looking out for Annie as her girl.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would look out for Annie as your girl.
Right.
And not have other people do it. You see, this whole scene made me think, he's like, I have 2 contractual appearances on this show. And I'm just going to sit here and laugh while this girl talk at me. And I know I'm out.
Right.
They rejoin the table and finish off their dinner. Next scene. Andale takes Annie on a tour of Soweto. He wants to talk to her about what happened because he feels like he's in the middle between her and Zari. How you get there?
Right.
Annie asked about his little drinks thing with Annie, and how it went. And he says he doesn't know, or something like that. My notes are messed up. I'm sorry, y'all. Annie says that Zari has a lot of baggage, including Diamond, including her children, including other children, you know, and including the fact that Diamond is his friend. Like, all of that is in the baggage. And he says that he says that he respects the relationships and he respects boundaries, and he respects her for that. And that's why he goes, he He says that Annie respects relationships and she respects boundaries. And he respects her for that. And that's why he goes to her for counsel. So again, this is like his conscience is still attacking him, and Annie is piling on and the backpedaling is starting. But I think it's too late. I think
It
his
is.
heart
You've
is
already started.
involved.
Yeah, you already started.
Oof. This could have all been prevented if when remember when they had the spa day and he was talking to Diamonds, if he had just said then, would you mind if I try to explore something with Zari?
Right. Instead of trying to sneaky and get information.
Okay, so next party is Swanky's party, and everybody is attending except Zari. Boss lady wasn't invited.
Right. I was like, wait a minute, somebody's missing. Then he said I didn't invite Zara to my party because basically I didn't want there to be any issues. I was like, oof.
Mm, yeah, but he hasn't had the chance to mediate between the two yet. So this was
Mhm.
an important thing for him. We find out as he debuts the poster board, he's on the cover of GQ. Nice. His outfit that night was really cute. I loved it. Did you see him strut in? I love it. Um, Another person is missing from the event. Everybody's asking Kaylee where Quentin is, and she says that he's working. We see Quentin in a confessional saying that he and Kaylee had a disagreement and he did not want to be in the same space with her because it's just too much questions from his friends. Um, and then again, we see Swanky say that he didn't invite Zari because of the drama. And then he does the cover unveil. Yeah, that's it. All right. Next, we see Nadia and Kaylee, I think. They get together. And who's irritated? I guess Nadia's irritated with Andale because he's a hypocrite. She wants to know if Diamond knows that he's hugging and kissing on Zari. He denies it and says, no, that's not what's happening. Andale, how you like? Well, he's touching her. I haven't seen a kiss yet,
Me neither.
other than like maybe cheeks. So yeah, he says that that's not happening. Nadia says that she doesn't like Zari and she doesn't want him with her, and that Zari is very shady. She says besides him being a hypocrite, she doesn't like Zari, but he's jeopardizing a friendship that she thought was important to him. True.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Um, he thinks that there's no objectivity in what she's saying, in her perspective. He says that he says, am I breaking bro code? No. Is there a thin line that I'm treading? Yes. Should he be calling diamonds? No. Is he getting too close? Yes. Child, if ever there was someone who was conflicted.
Right. There's just a lot to that though. It's a lot. It's a lot of. It's just a lot. You have friendship. You have like ex baby mama. It's just a lot to go into that.
But this is why I can appreciate Andale, because he's thinking about all of the things. He's thinking on the pros, he's thinking on the cons. He is trying to justify that line. And I'm just wondering if he's moving the line as he's going through all of these thought processes, or if the line has stayed the same place the whole time. That's my only concern. And if I find out that he's moving the line, he's going to lose some credibility for me.
Let's see real quick. Pearl says I don't understand why Quinn and Kaylee are together. Debbie says they're
Thank
not.
you. Thank you. There's no chemistry there, Pearl.
Zero.
None. Like, not even a friend.
I love Swanky. He's loyal to his Nigerian sister. Yes.
Yes, he is. He is.
Bobby says I just watched Real Housewives of Lagos. Girl, you thought South African was good.
Blavi, how are you watching Lagos?
Right. And then it's on YouTube? Okay.
Mm. You
What'd
get
you
the
find?
full episodes on YouTube? Because I
For now.
tried to find it when it first came out. And I wasn't getting it. I don't know. I got to look again. Anywho, let's see. Quentin's son, and Swanky get together for some ATV riding. When they pull over, the son goes off about his business. Swanky and Quentin talk. Swanky wants to know why Quentin wasn't at the party. Swanky asked him, he apologizes to Swanky. And he says that him and Kaylee aren't in a great place. He just needed space to breathe because he felt that he and Kaylee were suffocating each other. Swanky says that Annie's wedding is coming up. And is he not going to be there because he still needs space from Kaylee? And Quentin has to think about that. I think he uses space to push people away and not deal with his issues with the people he's pushing away.
I can go with that.
But that's taking not being confrontational to an extreme. You're not solving the problem.
And how are you gonna be in a relationship if you can't be confront things?
I don't
That's the
know.
thing.
But are they in a relationship though? Because if you cared about this person, you would try to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's not Lagos. That's in
It's
Portugal. It's Lagos. Sounds like
Lagos.
Lagos. Lagos.
Lagos. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Pearl. I'm going to try to remember that, but I'm old and forgetful, so I'll probably mispronounce it again.
Oh, Bobby says Staley City.
Daly City. Okay.
That's the channel name. Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you. Let's see. Kayla and Nadia are having a spa day. Kaylee's stressed because she and Quentin is still not talking. Nadia asks, what are they fighting about? And Kaylee says that he's being a baby. And every time that she thinks that they're in a good spot, something comes up. Kaylee feels disrespected because he's working with people that he's had a sexual relationship with. She feels like he should just tell her first so that she's not blindsided to find out about it later. Who cares? Is he still sleeping with them? Girl, oh, God. Swanky's invited. This is the big meetup with Annie, Zari, and Swanky. Swanky, I think he did a really good thing here. I don't think either woman came in with the best frame of mind. Annie clearly was being the more childish one, getting on her phone from the jump and was like, hey, Zari. Zari was like, okay, I'm going to apologize profusely. I'm going to bring in a bouquet of flowers that production had on the side because I didn't walk in with it. And I'm going to present it to her and I'm going to show myself as the bigger person. And they both accept their apologies to each other's faces, but in the confessionals, they're like, bitch, you didn't mean it.
Right. No, that was the funny part. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't believe her. She didn't mean it. I'm like, okay. At least y'all agree on that. Jumping off point.
Yeah, and Swanky's just sitting there thinking that he has just, negotiated. Yeah. So, it's cute. It's a cute scene. Again, this is why I think this is a beautiful telenovela. Let's see. Oh God, Quentin and Kaylee are at the therapist. Basically, they don't know how to speak to each other. They haven't spoken for like 8 or 9 days. Quentin apologizes. The therapist says that, what? Okay, so the therapist is like, you just can't like stay by yourself and ignore people and then come back and then think, poof, everything is all good without actually discussing it. That doesn't work. Unless, of course, the person that you're with has Alzheimer's. Just saying. Again, this is not a real relationship. So next we see Swanky has invited Zari and Annie for a little get together. Wait, hold on. We did that already. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the show.
Love the show.
This was another one of the shorter episodes, right?
Right.
Alrighty. So then tomorrow we're doing our 90-day tell-all part 2.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a quick show too. Isn't Clinton the same guy that said Diamond's mistake was getting caught cheating? Yes. I think he said that in a confessional. I don't even think he said that
it was confessional.
Yeah. So she might not know about it, but yes, I agree with you, Pearl. Kelly needs to be worried about him for a lot of reasons, but she feels like a place marker to me. Like someone just keeping a bear warm until he meets that one person that he gives a shit about.
I was thinking the same thing, that she doesn't seem to be like, he treats her like you're not really gonna be here for too much longer, or you've been here a little too long,
or you wasn't really supposed to be here in the first place. I just wanted to like dick you down one day and done. Just saying, she might not like. I think. How did she get in his house? I don't know. 90 Days Diaries from Ukraine on Monday. I actually want to watch that just for my own personal thing, because like, we've met a lot of people from Ukraine. So I just wanted to see if there are any updates. But to say that we were going to do it on the show, no. Mm-mm. They're both keeping the bed warm for each other. But I think she's more invested in this pretend relationship than he is. Or maybe he brought her on the show so that she can get a come up so that she can move on.
I can go with that.
Real Housewives of Dubai, right, Ablavi. I'm looking forward to that too. Special thing, you can hear the bombs in the background. Oof. I'm really interested in Natalie's mom. That's the one person that stands out in my mind is Natalie's mom, because she's old and she's by herself.
Right.
And they were in Kiev as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, child. I hope her mom is okay. I hope everybody over there is okay. All right, guys. We are doing Dubai, right?
If we can get it, yes.
Yeah, because it's gonna be over here.
Is it on Bravo? It's on Bravo, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you Bravo, do you?
Yeah, this is their first one that they're the first international one that they're doing. Let me see. Yeah, remember when she said when when she finds the next right person with Quentin sitting next to her.
That is true. She did say that. And I was like, oof.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. I don't feel any chemistry.
There's
I
none.
feel like
There's
their
zero.
arguments make no sense. Yeah, whatever.
He just has the attitude like, why are you in my house? That's what he gives off to me.
Why are you here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even worse yet, when he's with her, why am I here?
That too.
Because every time they go to the therapist, that's how it feels.
Like he doesn't. It's just weird. He gives her nothing. Like he he. It was like he checked out before he checked in, basically.
Okay. Ablavi is not watching ATL or BH. I can understand ATL. Because after seeing the trailer for Beverly Hills, I'm like, wah, wah, wah.
I'm intrigued with Beverly Hills. Atlanta, I'm on the fence with Atlanta right now. I really am.
I might watch Atlanta just personally, the
Right.
first few episodes, just to see and to support Sanya. Uh, do you think Piranha will be on this show since she's a scammer? Oh, Portia. Portia's not on Atlanta, right?
Yeah. That's
Portia's
unfortunate too.
busy being renamed before her one of many Nigerian weddings. You know, so yeah, that'll be a waste of. I hate to say it. I will look forward to the trip to Jamaica though.
Right.
Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Do I think Atlanta's going to be a good season? Probably not.
Excuse me. So sorry.
Ooh, bless you. Do I think Beverly Hills is going to be a good season? I think it might be mediocre.
I have no opinion on that yet because I could see how it could go wrong in so many ways. So I'm gonna reserve judgment.
I think they're doing the okey doke again. That trailer, they're very good at the okey
The
doke over
trailer, they're
there.
like those they can kill a trailer.
But what if those scenes are like it for the season?
Like they did last time.
And I think I'm going to be pissed if they come after Kathy.
Oh, winter's already coming after Kathy. We already know that.
Right. And I'm going to be pissed because that I don't know.
You know winter's coming after Kathy.
Johannesburg is coming back. I heard Crystal got the pause on her. It is not. It is. Oh my God. Ooh. That reminds me, I gotta watch season 2 on Discovery Plus. I have to get through the tell-all, not the tell-all, the reunion for season 1, and then go into season 2. I don't have time though.
Right. I'm still on season 1. I still haven't finished the season 1 because I've been watching so many other different things. That show is so good.
What, Johannesburg?
Yeah. I just want to watch the tell all to see them walk off the stage, to be honest. That's all I'm there for. Just see them, her, Mercy and Madame just get up and walk off the stage. And I think the lady follows them too.
Oh. Well, it'll be bittersweet because that'll be the last that we see of Naliti. She doesn't come back for season 2. Rest in peace, Naliti. I wonder what she would have been like on this show, Young, Famous, and African.
Right.
I think she would have been nice, like giving a really good objective opinion to everything. Like all the rest of them are such big personalities, and I think she would have been like the pin to pop the bubble.
Right.
Oh, I liked her. Anyway, guys, join us tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're going to talk about that trash box 90-day fiance before the 90 days. Part 2 of the tell-all. Total waste of time. It only gave me one conclusion, and I'll tell you that tomorrow.
Only one.
Only one. Only one. Yeah, it was a waste of time. It didn't answer anything. Not everything was addressed. And you had one of the characters asking better questions than the host. I'm done.
Oh, wow.
I'm done.
It's like, so Sean reverted back to her normal self. Got it. I mean,
Why is there?
Because she did okay the first pass.
If you really think about it, it was just the first part where she was asking Gino the questions about Jessica. But once Jasmine jumped in and said, Gino, why is Sean asking you these questions? Sean lost control there. True. Period.
That's a good point, though. Well, first, Sean, if you watch this, I tried to help you, girl. I tried to help you.
There's nothing personal with Sean. I mean, I loved her when she was on, what was it, Access Hollywood for all those years. That's her zhuzh. Not in this trash box. Like, really, girl? Are you part of the production company? Like, do you have an owning stake in it? That's why you're here? Find something else to do. This isn't it. We need somebody really trashy who can be a certified ringmaster with a whip to herd these cats. And you're not it.
No.
You know, but hey, what are we going to do? So, guys and gals, we'll see you tomorrow. Jamal, any final thoughts?
No, we're good. But I'm gonna make a suggestion that Angela Dean start doing these tell-offs.
No. I'm not rewarding bad behavior.
This isn't about behavior. This is about who's
no,
gonna make the best television show.
It is. No. Like, she has had one of the most fraudulent and disrespectful pseudo relationships on this franchise. I'm not fucking rewarding that. Girl, you got your house, you got your body redid, you got some like hair extensions. Good for you. I do not want to see that anymore.
Fine.
In any capacity.
But she'd be great, just saying.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, she would.
She'd be biased.
So what?
No, if you're going to attack one person, you got to attack the other person too. You got to attack everybody on the stage.
Well, the thing is, like, someone's going to say something to make her attack them anyway, so we know this. This is why she'd be great TV. Just saying.
Nope. Next. What other candidate?
Let me think on it. I'll come up with something for tomorrow. While we talk about replacing Sean.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, Jamal.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.